I want to teach you guys, or tell you guys, what it takes to get where I am today, to be successful in life. It takes 3 things. It takes hard work, dedication, and faith. That's how you succeed. You guys say hard work?
Hard work.
You guys working hard in school?
Yes.
Good. You guys got to continue to work hard in school.
Helen Yee here with Showtime. Shawn Porter here right after we witnessed Judge Terrell's mock trial. What did you think of that?
I knew what it was. I knew that the young lady would be innocent. All the evidence showed that. It was fun. I had never seen anything like that. Of course, we've seen things on TV, but to actually see it and be a part of it in the courtroom was very fun.
Yeah, and especially you were, a special guest here. All the kids looked up to you, as well as Hall of Famer Joe Cortez.
Yeah.
How did that feel, having a room full of kids and they idolize someone like you?
You know what? I love it. It's a big part of the reason why I do what I do. Is not only just to, win and be on TV, but also to affect others in a positive way. So I had an opportunity today, I didn't even know it, to come out here and speak to 5th graders, and just wanted to try to reinforce what their parents tell them, what their teachers tell them, that they can do anything as long as they put their minds to it. And obviously I added my little touch about working hard and staying dedicated and having faith. But honestly, that's just all it is, and it's just a matter of them understanding that, believing that, accepting that, and using it.
Yeah. And speaking of the good advice you gave them and yourself, June 25th, you're fighting a longtime friend, Keith Thurman, for the WBA welterweight title. How's camp going?
Camp is going great. Everything is just revving up, and like I said, I'm counting down to June 25th, but I'm building up for the opportunity to go out there and take that belt.
And what do you think about fighting a longtime friend, though? Does it kind of affect you mentally?
It does not. It doesn't affect me mentally at all, because I know what he has, and we know each other. We respect what we can do, but at the same time, we know that there's a job and a task at hand, and ultimately, honestly, winning this fight, winning that title, being able to provide for my family and my friends in the future means more to me than holding on to a relationship that I have with someone that I've known for a little while.
Now, will you guys continue to be friends outside the ring?
You know what? We've talked about this, having this fight a while ago. We talked about it because we knew at some point this fight might happen. I don't think we ever talked about what would happen after the fight, but I am who I am. I'm going to be classy until the last bell, and then after that, if he wants to, we can have dinner together that night, and that goes for me winning, or worst case scenario, I lose. I will still have that same type of mindset, because this is what I do. I go out there, I perform, and my expectation is to perform at a high level, and I know if I do that, I'll win.
Now, what advantage do you think that you have over Keith?
Honestly, just taking a look at him us as fighters, I just feel like I'm a better fighter. I feel like I'm faster. I feel like I throw better shots, more accuracy. I mean, just top to bottom, I just feel like I'm a better fighter than he is. Yeah.
Now, speaking of titles, though, yesterday, Canelo, he vacated his title. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm confused.
As with everyone.
Yeah, I'm confused. I didn't understand it, but I'm sure at some point we'll figure out what's going on and be a part of whatever excitement he has in his future.
Now, if you ever fought Canelo, how do you see that going?
You know what? I can do. I watched him and Mayweather fight. I thought that was a beautiful display of boxing on Mayweather's behalf. I know that I have those abilities, but I also know that I can punch hard and I can be aggressive. So I think a fight with Canelo would be it would definitely be entertaining. But I think I could beat him.
And do you think Triple G can beat him too if they can get the weight thing?
I do. I think that Triple G is he's one of the best fighters out here right now. When you talk about having that combination of speed and power, and then culminating it also with boxing ability, with the education and being boxing savvy, the whole nine. I think he really does have it. He's definitely one of the top fighters out here right now.
And you just brought up Mayweather.
Well deserved too. Not it's not hype. That's basically
True.
what I'm saying.
He proved himself.
Yes, I think he continues to prove himself. I think anyone feeling that he hasn't been in the ring with anyone that is a formidable opponent, it's just a matter of time before he shows what he can do against someone like that.
Yeah, and that'll be very exciting to watch. But you just brought up Mayweather. Now I have to bring something up, and no, it's not the Conor McGregor thing. Did you happen to see, because you beat Adrien Broner, did you see his diss track to Mayweather?
I didn't hear it. I'm aware of it, but I never listened to it. Yeah.
Are you surprised that it came out of him?
No, not at all. I think it was a situation where you're speaking on Adrien Broner, right? Yeah, I think it may have been a situation where he may have felt betrayed in some ways. Floyd was the promoter of the show, so maybe that he may have taken some of that grief out on Mayweather. I'm aware of the track that he did, but I never listened to it. But at any rate, that's in the past, and I'm looking forward to June 25th.
And lastly, speaking of tracks, if you could have any artist, perform your walkout song, who would it be?
I always come out to gospel music. That's something that is special to me. I think that it really puts me in my right place, and I try to let God lead me everywhere I go. So whether that's getting in the ring for an actual fight or just training, I try to do that. But outside of gospel music, my favorite artist is Lupe Fiasco. So I could actually reach out to him and say, hey man, do something for me. But I try to just stay grounded and continue to do the same things that I've always done, which is, like I said before, let God and let the gospel music do what it always does for me.
Now your dad, Kenny Porter, I'm sure he's very proud of you. He raised you right. And what do you have to say to the fans? Where can they follow you?
Everywhere. Showtime Shawn P. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Showtime Shawn P. And it'll be my dad and I until I'm done.
Coming over there.